back to seifbuys. I'm Saif, and today I wanted to walk you through what I think is the best portable all-in-one charger for your iPhone, AirPods, and Apple Watch all together. I've got a bunch of options here in front of me. I thought this would be an easy decision, but it really isn't. I'm definitely keeping all of these. I'll give some to family members and I'll keep some for myself personally, but I'll walk you through my experience with all of them right now. And if you stick till the end, I'll walk you through what I think is the best bedside table charger as well. And this is really not portable, it's just the best option by your bedside. And so wait till the end for that, but I'll walk you through the most portable options we have here. Pardon me with the names because they're not all that easy to remember, but we've got two Anker options here. We've got an ESR Electronic Silk Road option here, which is also very interesting. And then the original Apple option here, which I really don't recommend in this day and age, especially because it still uses Lightning and it charges the slowest out of all of these. It doesn't even have Apple Watch fast charging. I believe they're gonna probably release an updated version of this MagSafe Duo charger anyway, so I'm just putting it here for comparison in case there's someone who's actually still buying this, because these offer a lot more functionality for not that much more space. Also, just wanted to highlight that Apple did release 25-watt charging on the new iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max lineup. I don't know if it's available on the iPhone 16s in general, 25-watt charging, but anyway, the only thing that can charge at that MagSafe maximum charging rate is the Apple official MagSafe puck, and that comes in two different lengths, and it's just a puck. Like, it's not an all-in-one charger like all the chargers we're going to be reviewing here today. To me, I charge my phone at night, so I'm not really particularly concerned about the speed of MagSafe charging. If I am looking for a quick charge during the day, I always use wired charging, considering that the Apple official little wire thing is the only thing that allows it currently. I don't really see how that would fit in my current workflow in day-to-day use. So everything I'm about to say about the current all-in-one chargers, these still are all the best all-in-one chargers, regardless of if you have an iPhone 16 or 15 or 14. This should still be the best options for me, at least. If you know of any better options, please drop them in the comments. I'm always interested in learning more about interesting products out there, and I'm not a professional reviewer. I just like finding the best products and I like using them and just sharing my opinion here. On with the video. Thank you. Actually, we'll start off with the interesting here. I think this one's more interesting. These two are covered extensively, more so on YouTube, I find, the two Anker options, so I'll leave those out for now. We'll start off with the ESR 3-in-1 charger here, the exact name of which I will put up on screen if I can find it. But this is a 3-in-1 charger, and what makes this beautiful is it's not that much larger than the MagSafe Duo charger, not in height nor thickness, but it does give you what is essentially a kickstand as opposed to on the MagSafe. On the MagSafe Duo, really, your phone is flat like this, so you can't really check it easily when you've got it on your bedside table, right? You have to like sort of peep over like that, or you have to pick it up and look at it, which is kind of easy to do, but still a little more annoying than it needs to be. Whereas with this option and a lot of the options we're going to go through, it comes with a removable Apple Watch charger here, which you could just plug into your laptop or anything that supports USB-C. But then when you need to use it, it's got a handy port over there for plopping in the Apple Watch charger. So then you plop the Apple Watch charger, this thing magnetizes so you don't lose it. Very ingenious. And then basically you just slap your phone over here, MagSafe. If you have any iPhone, the iPhone 12 and onwards, they all have MagSafe built in, so you don't need a MagSafe case. It'll work with or without. And it's fairly magnetic here. You won't struggle with this falling off. And you can adjust the angle to whatever you like here, as you see. So you can see it looks great. We've got our AirPods Pro section here. Alright, so regarding charging speed, this one's as good as any of the other ones, really, except for the MagSafe Duo. All these other ones will charge your phone at 15 watts MagSafe charging, which is the maximum MagSafe allotted amount. And I have tested this using the Anker power bank, the ultimate power bank, by the way, which I will be linking a video to at the end and in the comments in case you're interested in that. That one's a game changer in and of itself for power banks, but I'll put the AirPods here. And yeah, here it is, the Anker Prime power bank. What's really good about this power bank is 27,000 milliamp hours, extremely powerful, comes with a charging base. Anyway, I'll link the video to that at the end. But this way I can show you here on the table, since there's not any wall outlets close by. You can just plug it in, and this will give it maximum wattage, the maximum that this thing can take, or any of these chargers in fact can take. It starts charging seamlessly. You can place your AirPods, but if you do have a plastic case like I do on my AirPods, The magnet's strength is not that strong, so it sort of wobbles around. You have to make sure it's properly positioned, which is kind of annoying. Like, I wish the magnet was a little stronger. However, I do believe the magnet's stronger. So this is with the case. Boom, you heard the ding. That's how we know it's good. This one actually is great for the Apple Watch because the band is free to roam around, so regardless of which band you have, the Apple Watch starts charging. And yeah, it's just a little tight in there, as you can see between the AirPods and the Apple Watch. Granted, I'm usually not in a scenario where I'm charging all three at once, but you could do this at night. Makes sense. Obviously, without the case on the AirPods, it'll charge more surely. You don't have to be as worried because the magnet is stronger, which actually raises a good point. I want to see if there's a AirPods Pro case that has a magnet in it, so it ensures alignment when you put it on a wireless charging pad. And if that doesn't exist, someone should really get on that. We've just proven that it'll charge your phone, the AirPods Pro, and everything all at once. And it'll do so at the maximum speed allotted for each of these. You can tell by the charging wattage here delivered. It'll go up to about 25 to 30, I find, which is what the other ones do as well. So that's how you know we're getting full charge speeds. Just takes a little time for it to adjust to reach full speed. It doesn't want to like just put all that power in at once. So yeah, pretty amazing. Really nifty that the watch thing comes off, and why that is, you'll see right now, is when you're done with this, you just grab it like that. And this is the only one out of all of the portable chargers we're going to review, portable all-in-one chargers, that comes with a pouch over here. So we've got the cables right there, the USB-C cable if you need it. You plop in the charger in there, and then you grab your Apple Watch charger thing, which you can use with any USB-C port. So I could, with this ESR thing, just to demonstrate, I could just plug it into a power bank like that. And then, whoops, plug it into a power bank, slap it like that. And then bam, are we charging? Bam, we're charging. Sure, that's an option too. Not the best example there with this thing, but yeah, that option is available to you if you are interested. And I love that it's a magnetic thing, so like I can magnetize it there to cover the thing, magnetize it on the back. Pretty addicting indeed. And then we'll shove that into this case here, which has little slots for everything. And then boom, slot it in. Cables are flourished out like that, but that doesn't affect the closing of this at all because it is magnetic. And boom, you've got all your charging for your AirPods, your Apple Watch, and your phone all in one like this. Really convenient, considering that the others we're about to walk through don't come with that. So you have to just like fold them up and then carry them, ensure you're carrying everything. Granted, of course, usually USB-C cables are everywhere and they all use USB-C, so you can probably find a USB-C cable and you'll have a power brick on you, or someone will, wherever you go. So it's not necessary that you really need to use the power bricks that come with each of these, even though they all come with power bricks, which is a nice inclusion. Not everyone does that right now, so it's a good win for all these products. We're going to move on to the second one here. So this one is the Anker all-in-one charger as well. I'll put the name up here if I find it. And this one's just a different form factor than the next one we'll review from Anker as well. This one's more power brick, but to my knowledge, they do charge your devices, all three, like AirPods, phone, and Apple Watch, at the same speed as this thicker, bulkier one. But this one has more weight to it. So anyway, I'll get into that a little later. This one, pretty cool, folds like that. It's thicker than the ESR version. It doesn't come with a case, but it's thicker. If I were to choose between this and the ESR version, I would have to say I'm going with the ESR version, even though this one has ventilation there, which is supposed to ensure quicker charging more consistently, apparently. I think, you know, Anker is more known for charging, so if you don't want to risk it with ESR, like ESR is a reputable company. I buy stuff from them all the time. In fact, my favorite kickstand accessory here for my iPhone which comes with a finger loop, and like basically you just slap it on the back of your iPhone like that. And then boom, I'm using my phone one-handed, my 15 Pro Max. No issues. And why do the iPhones keep going to sleep automatically? That's kind of annoying. Like, I just want to stay in do not disturb. I don't want you to go to sleep. Like, and then it just shifts to sleep every time. Okay. Then when I close it. Alright, no, it's staying. Okay. So anyway, this allows one-handed operation of my phone, and then an easy kickstand wherever I'm out and about. It's always on the back of my phone. Carries 3 cards. Has Find My built in. Highly recommend. I have dedicated videos towards these as well, so that will be linked. But anyway, yeah, side by side here they are. The Anker and the ESR. The Anker Apple Watch charger folds in, which you may prefer because that means you won't lose it. Because let's say you're not planning on carrying everything in the ESR case all the time, then you may forget your Apple Watch charger somewhere. Whereas with this one, it's just attached, which you might prefer. I've had no qualms with the speed at which any of these charge at, really, so I won't let that be a deciding point for you. They all charge pretty much the same speed as far as I could tell. Maybe scientifically, I don't know, there's a slight difference, but not one that will make you decide for one over the other. A big pitfall for this one, though, is the Apple Watch charger. You see it's like on the back there, and it will charge, so it's charging now. But if you have a thicker band, or a band that's sort of like extra thick rubber, it's sort of risky. You really have to just tie the band to make sure that it doesn't plop off the charger inadvertently. So something like this, you gotta like do it like that, and then like that, and even then it's iffy. So yeah, if you've got a thick band, I wouldn't really recommend this one, mainly because that Apple Watch charger, like, it won't go up higher. It won't go like vertical like it does on the ESR here. So you see how the ESR is sort of perfectly vertical, so it doesn't matter how thick your band is, it's sort of free to roam around. With this one, when it's tilted like this, it's a bit of a struggle. The thing sort of pops off like that. It's kind of annoying. Like, you have to make sure your band is perfectly wrapped. This might be a reason why I wouldn't even recommend this, honestly, because what, you're just going to ensure that you have a band that doesn't require you to fold it every time you put it on. I don't know. I would much rather just the fact that this exists, just go for this. So that sort of cancels this one, but anyway, I'll just show you how it works. Works just like the other one. You can change the tilt here, whichever tilt you want. The magnets are a bit better on this one, I would say. Are they? One sec, I've got the ESR one here. No, they're equally iffy, the magnets on both of them. As I just left this for a bit, I noticed that I had misplaced the AirPods Pro, and that's with me looking directly at it, as you can see here. So ultimately, I have a hard time recommending this Anker 3-in-1 charger, so I won't even link it in the description below. And number two, I feel it's already gotten hot. So it's already hot. The vents did turn on, but it just got hot. The AirPods Pro was hard to place correctly on the pad here. The watch, if you have a thick band, is hard. It'll keep plopping off, as you can see. As soon as pressure is applied here from whatever surface you put it on, it comes off. So it's a little iffy overall. I wanted to like this, but I can't recommend this Anker one in good conscience at the moment. Unless you have an Apple Watch that has a band that's more soft, I guess, or a smaller Apple Watch. And you also don't mind the AirPods charging mat being a little iffy. Which, I guess when we take it off, does it? It's just... Why? Why, oh why? Would they make it this hard? Okay, is it still charging here? Yeah, it's just not magnetic enough, right? It's just sort of like, and the AirPods Pro is the number one thing I would think in general that I misplace when I put it on the charging mat. And so, I don't know. I feel like this one's smaller. Like on the ESR it's smaller, so it's harder to misplace it. The AirPods Pro charging mat. I am though a fan of charging the AirPods Pro cases on the Apple Watch chargers in general because it's less of a miss and it's more magnetized, as you can see. And so I'm more prone to not misplacing it when I put it on the Apple Watch charger. But anyway, you've been warned. I have a hard time recommending this one mainly because of the Apple Watch thing, if I'm being honest. But to each their own. It has a built-in Apple Watch. It's slim like this. No other complaints really. It comes with obviously a charging brick, a 30-watt charging brick, and a USB-C to USB-C cable. So you're all set there thanks to Anker. Anker, really, you can't go wrong with the product. You might get this and you might love it, right? And if you already have this, I wouldn't really upgrade to any of the other ones. It's not that these are so much better. I'm just saying I wouldn't go for this one off the bat. Final portable entrant here. So this is another Anker one, 3-in-1. This one's more commonly, I've seen a lot of videos about this one, and it is heavier than the other two as well as bulkier. But you'd think it would charge quicker or something like that, but to my knowledge this charges just as fast as the other two I just showed you. But what's cool here is that the Apple Watch charger, it's sort of, you just press in and it's sort of like one of those drawers, you know, that just pops out, pull it out. You got your Apple Watch charger like that. And also struggles with thick bands, as you can see. Let me just plug in. Also, heads up, it comes with a really nice USB-C cable and a charging brick, a 30-watt charging brick, which is got a foldable prong in it, which is the only one out of all of these that comes with a foldable prong. And you might really like this one, so that's a lot of value you're getting here. Again, prices and everything, I'll sort of put it up on screen, but they change all the time. I would recommend you get these on sale. Don't pay full price for any of the chargers I just showed you. Ideally get them when they're on sale, unless you're really in need of a charger. The sales are usually like 20-30% off, so it's not too much of a hit. I don't know why this thing is... Yeah, let's just shove it like that. Alright, so as you can see, you really have to fold your Apple Watch. Thing, and you have to sort of ensure that this is plopped out. Like there's no indication that it stays there. But this is just more annoying than it needs to be. Like honestly, out of all the Apple Watch chargers on all these 3-in-1s, I think the best design here is what ESR went with, like a perfect vertical. You don't have to worry about the watch flaps, you know, messing, and you have to like adjust the watch flaps to ensure that it doesn't fall off the charger. But anyway, yeah, it takes them all. It'll take that, it'll take our AirPods on the back here, on the back burner. And yeah, let's plug that bad boy in. You plug it like that. Take this, put it there, and then our thing goes here. But then as you sort of tilt this, it'll push your AirPods off, and this is where did the AirPods go? As you saw, it'll sort of push your AirPods off, which is kind of annoying. I would just leave it at this angle anyway on the bedside table. And yeah, you're rocking a scenario like this. And again, the AirPods Pro charger, like all these manufacturers need to work on creating a magnet on the AirPods Pro chargers, because that's a con for all of these. I have a hard time telling if I placed the AirPods Pro correctly because it can slide around easily. And that's with or without, obviously without the case, it's a little more magnetic, but it's still iffy. Like I don't know where I placed it. Like you hear the ding, you see it light up, sure. At nighttime though, if I'm like, yeah, there. I guess it works. It works, but I wish they would make the magnets stronger on the AirPods Pro chargers for sure. And this one also, you could, by the way, you could just slap your phone like this, so can you? Yeah, it's charging. So you don't have to tilt it up if you don't want to. If you don't want to charge your AirPods Pro. Or if, let's say you don't have your Apple Watch on, you just slap your AirPods Pro on the Apple Watch charger. Yeah, this one won't let you charge your AirPods Pro on the Apple Watch charger. It just won't fit. So a ding there. Let's see, even without the case. Okay, just charged. you got to put it on this way, and if you don't have a case on your AirPods Pro, you can charge it on this thing. So yeah, just make sure you don't have a case on your AirPods Pro. Alright, what else can I say about this? I like that it's heavy, because the fact that it's heavy means like you don't have to worry about pulling the thing with you when you take your phone off. Just take it off. Obviously it's a little less portable though, because it's a cube as opposed to like something like this. But then one can argue that if you're taking the ESR one, you're taking this whole thing with you. But then you've got all your cables, you've got everything you need. You never need to worry about not having something on you with the ESR one. But yeah, we're talking really about a difference of walking around with this and like this versus walking around with this. And honestly, after I've just walked you through everything here, I would say the ESR one is the safest buy on my list. The ESR all-in-one MagSafe Charger is the winner, I would say. Definitely, I've tested the Apple MagSafe Duo. Yeah, this is the most portable, but it'll also charge your stuff the slowest, and unfortunately it still uses lightning, and they'll probably be releasing a newer version of this sometime soon is what I've read in rumors. So I wouldn't really invest in an Apple Watch MagSafe Duo, and in fact probably gonna try selling this on Facebook Marketplace soon, or I might just give it to someone, we'll see. And by the way, if you find that you have AirPods that still use, for example, Lightning, or you have the AirPods Max which still use Lightning, I've got them there. This accessory here, this Lightning accessory, is invaluable. It sort of ties to your USB-C cable like this. And then when you need the USB-C, you've always got your USB-C cable. But then if you need Lightning, you just plop on this thing, and I'll link this in the description, and bam, you've got Lightning. So you're never at a loss when you need to charge something that has Lightning. Or let's say someone comes over with an old iPhone, you can help them out if you've got this accessory. Link in the description if you want to support the channel using that. It does not cost you anything extra by using those links. Helps bring some money from this. Obviously I paid for all of this with my own money. Alright, without further ado, let's walk into my favorite bedside table charger. And this one is not portable at all, but this is by far the top of the line bedside charging stand that I can think of. And this one, it won't use USB-C. It comes with a proprietary charger here, and that's because this will output 120 watts. So this can charge your MacBook Pro, your MacBook Air. It can charge whatever using the USB-C ports that are on this. So you don't need to worry about having multiple, adapters on your bedside table. You can just have this thing plugged into the wall, and then bam, you've got 2 USB-C ports, 1 USB-A port, and it's outputting a lot of power. For me, for example, I've got an Oura Ring, right? So I've got the Oura Ring charger, and if I didn't have this bedside charger, I would have to figure out where to plug in my Oura Ring USB-C cable. Whereas when I do have this, boom, I just plug it in here, and then my Oura Ring's charging. And then obviously you just slap your Apple there. It's got cooling on it, and you can turn on and off the light that comes on, so you don't have to worry about heating or cooling. You don't have to worry about overheating, when it's charging. And then we'll just slap the watch on there, and you don't have to worry about the watch flapping around or it not charging, because it's a lot of space, which I do like. I have had trouble also here with placement of the AirPods Pro charger on this thing again. Again, a major flaw for like all of these chargers. I don't know why they just don't make stronger magnets on the AirPods Pro charging bases, because there's this area here. I sort of plop it on, but it doesn't always get centered. So my AirPods Pro sometimes isn't charged at the end of the day, and I find myself using just a Lightning cable to charge my AirPods Pro quicker and more surely than using the wireless charging pad. However, this always works, and it never misses when you use it on the Apple Watch charger like this. And of course you need an AirPods Pro 2 to use that, I believe. I don't believe it's on all the AirPods, or maybe it is, I don't know, this whole magnetizing capability. This is not a cheap bedside table charger. I'll put the price up here, or I'll just link it in the description, but it's definitely the best bedside table charger if you're planning on not moving it around at all, or a lot. Maybe in the living room too, this is nice to have. It's up to you. You can get cheaper versions of it, and then this is a cheaper version of it. This one doesn't have any USB-C ports, so you're basically just charge your phone, your AirPods on the base, and your Apple Watch. And for the Apple Watch, this one uses a system here where you're basically using the cable that comes with your Apple Watch. Why is this so hard to take out? Oh, yeah, you see the cable that came with my Apple Watch, it's the thing that's powering this Apple Watch charger. So this is cheaper because it leverages that. And it doesn't have the charging ports. Whereas this one, the Apple Watch charger is built in, everything's built in, and you get 2 USB-C ports, the maximum output of one of which will be 120 watts to your MacBook or whatever you're charging. A bit overkill, some might say, but I don't know, I find it invaluable. I really like it. The ESR all-in-one charger is a safe buy. So I believe we've just reviewed everything here. I'm gonna have to isolate the ones that I think are safe buys from the ones that I don't believe are safe buys. But I do like all the products that we just showed. It's just I would recommend some over others. If you're interested, by the way, in like the best airplane phone holder charger or the best power bank money can buy, I'll link those 2 videos at the end of this, so you can click on that. But I'll leave you just by saying that the ESR all-in-one portable MagSafe charger is a safe buy. The ESR bedside 120 watt all-in-one charger is a safe buy. This is Safe Buys, and I will catch you on the next video, guys. Peace.